I'm trying to sleep, but I have to do this. It's like midnight. Anyways, going along with the last two words that I've done about the wrestle and Jacob's story in the Bible, and how I kind of went from, seeing his need for acceptance, and while also this is about seeing purpose. So God had a purpose for Jacob's life, and the blessing, right? And how there was a calling on his life, and how he was meant to be in the land of Canaan, because that was his land that God gave him and his descendants would inherit, right? That's why he had to move back. That's why he had to go back home. And he had to be obedient to the Lord to go back, right? He had to do that. And so that took faith, just like it took faith for Abraham to go to the land of Canaan and believe that it was for him. And so the purpose that God has for you also holds it's also the life that God has for you, and God promises an abundant life, right? So that abundance just means it's full. And so, and everything works together for your good, right? Because for those who love God and are called according to not their purpose, his purpose, right? And so, his purposes are good, right? God loves us and wants to draw as many people to him as possible. He wants people to believe in him, right? That's God's will, that not any should perish, right? Are people going to perish? Yeah. But is that what God wants? No. So, yeah, and so when we share that heart with the Lord, it's unstoppable, right? And so anyways, Jacob, he goes back, and then remember, it's actually the promised land. So they actually crossed the Jordan, just like the Israelites had to cross the Jordan, right, to enter the promised land. So, the light just got brighter. That's hope, right? But anyways, basically, when God is calling you out, right, saying it's time to come back home, know where home is, right? Where you belong there's going to be, wherever the Lord wants you, that place is going to feel purposeful. You're going to feel like you belong there. You're going to be spiritually connected to that place, right? Wherever God wants you. When God is wanting you to move out of a place, when God is wanting you to, something to change, right? He's going to give you all the indications, right? By pulling away that peace and staying in that place, right? And it's like, why do I feel like I don't want to, like, and sometimes that can be the enemy prematurely wanting to pull us out of a place. But when we take things to the Lord, it can really be him doing that. I just saw 4:14. For such a time as this, right? For such a time as this. So the Lord he knows the purpose that he has for your life. And so you got to be where he wants you to be. You got to be where he wants you to be. It's going to be where you're going to feel purpose and you're going to feel like you belong. And so if you don't have that yet, God's going to bring that to you, because he has created you for such a time as this. He has that for you, right? The way he's made you and designed you and put you here at this time on this earth, right? this culture, with this people, in this place, right? Wherever he's moving you, wherever he's taking you, it's going to be to fulfill something for his kingdom. So there's nothing to worry about that there. So step out in faith wherever he may be taking you, and don't be afraid of whatever that might be. Don't be afraid. Cross that Jordan. Cross that Jordan. Yeah. The odds are in your favor. There is no gamble with the Lord. It feels risky, but with the Lord, faith and just trusting in him, he is a sure foundation for real.